Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bugging. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This is Ty. Y'all I don't know what that was. That was dry. That didn't even have anything. That didn't even go with that song. And that's why am I singing the theme to Welcome Back Cotter? I don't know. But anyway, what's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review season 2. No, not season 2. Get it together, bro. Season 1, episode 7 of Average Joe. That's a show that comes on BET Plus that I'm absolutely enjoying. It stars Dion Cole as a ordinary, average guy, average plumber in a small town who finds out that his father has stole millions of dollars, $10 million from the Russian mob. And then it's all the chaos that ensues after that. So before I get into this episode, which is episode 7 titled Prisoners, I need to give a shout out to my lovely subscribers. Y'all keep this channel going and growing. There be times when I'm like, you know what, I'm going to hang this up because the channel ain't moving. And as soon as I say that, the channel start growing. Y'all start watching and sharing and keeping it going. And then y'all keep telling me to come back. So that's why I come back. So anyway, shout outs to folks like Lamont Simpson, Savannah Rivers, Amore Dupree, Simply Be Yourself 100, June BLC, Karima Khadija, Kryptonian Black, Atif Penny, all the rest of you, Lamont Simpson. I don't know if I said your name already. All the rest of you, you know who you are. Thank you. I do appreciate you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Keep this channel going. That's what we got to do. So I got that out the way, right? Let's talk about this episode, Prisoners. This was a damn good episode. It was a really good episode. We start with this flashback of Leon and Kathy, and they were trying to conceive a child. And unfortunately, Leon gets the news that, due to some damage or something that happened to him, his sperm is not traveling where it needs to travel. So he's the reason why they can't have a child. And that was a good, important scene to see. Very, good. It's good to have backstories on characters and their history and how that didn't break them up. They still love each other and they're still with each other regardless of that. But they gave us that little backstory just to give us something about Kathy and Leon. And I appreciated that. Then we fast forward to current day. Joe has the money, and the crazy thing, Joe has the money, but his poor wife is over there with Nikolai. Irina done kidnapped her, got her over there. It's just terrible. Poor Angela is being tortured over there. She's got to watch Nikolai beat up that guy with the golf club. And I'm saying to myself, why is Nikolai doing? All those guys did was take a picture of the body or take a video of being with what's his name's head. He didn't have to kill and torture them like that. He's a madman, and the way he was torturing that dude, I was like, this is crazy. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Joe is back at the hideaway. Like, listen, where's everybody at? I got this money. Kathy walks in, and Kathy's funny. I'm telling you. She's like, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20. She's like, hold on. This ain't 10 million. This is only 1 million. There's still 9 million out there. Joe was like, you so ungrateful. I would probably say the same thing, especially given the circumstances. Let's take this 1 million. Get the hell up out of here, because a lot is going on. But she's like, it's only 1 million. I mean, yeah, she said it's only 1 million. It's like, that's 1 million more than what you had. And then, hello, what about that $50,000 that y'all got, you and Leon? She ain't mentioning that when they sold that Lamborghini. So anyway, in walks Leon and Jennifer, and they let them know, listen, Angela is being held captive. And it's like, okay, so Joe was like, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn myself, and then he could trade her for me. Meanwhile, they show the way they're torturing Angela. Angela was hanging in there at first, and she's not. Irina's trying to give her to unlock her phone and call Joe. She won't do it. She's smacking her around a little bit, threatening her. That lady is dirty, too. You see what she did? She took poor Angela's pills and poured them out. I was like, that Angela's an ill woman, and you're going to do that. These people are evil, but the whole thing is she's trying to break her, and it wouldn't break her. So then they got into this thing where she hit Angela, and Angela fell to the floor, but Angela managed to hit her back, and the gun dropped. I was like, yeah, Angela hit her back, the gun dropped, Angela picked up the gun, and you thought she had some leverage. And the one thing I like, though, when she thought she had some leverage, she took the phone, and now she decides to unlock the phone to call Joe. And when she does that, Irina moves closer, and she has the gun like this. And one thing, Angela's about that. She was ready to kill her. She pulled that trigger several times, but that was part of Irina's plan right there. And then she headbutts her and knocks her out. Even Nikolai didn't see that coming. And I was like, oh, that was pissing me off. Meanwhile, Touch, he's a drug addict, little crackhead or whatever, junkie. Pam Lanford has found out, she's discovered that, so she's got his drugs, and she's itching to get Nikolai because of what Nikolai has done to her family, to her mom. And so she's trying to get touched. She's dangling like a dangling carrot. I got your crack right here. I got your crack right here. Tell me what I need to know. She tells him, she says, listen, I will get rid of this crack. Pam Langford is like this. She's got the crack dangling in his face like, oh, you want that crack, because he's a junkie. She tells him, take these cuff yourself to the radiator, and you're going to answer my questions. What's going on? Are you working with Nikolai? What's going on? So she's going through all of that, and while she does that, she's like, I'll pour these drugs out. I'll pour them out if you don't tell me what I need to tell me. And, he's having his fit there. Then we see him having like dreams. He's dreaming of seeing the child and dead bodies and this, that, and the third. Then he's like, okay, I'm sorry. So then he ends up, she made a deal with him. You get some crack for some truth. Tell me the truth, I'll give you some of your crack or, the drugs or whatever. So he tells her, he shares something with her, but what he shares with her is about his, about Tess, and he says, listen, she didn't kill herself, Tess was his love. He says, she didn't kill herself. We had a good time that night. We were partying. We got drunk. And I covered it up because, the flashbacks we saw where the little girl had pulled out the gun and pulled the trigger and killed the woman. He took that and put the gun in Tess's hands so to clean things up because it was showing how irresponsible he was as a cop with the gun. So they had that conversation. He told her that. And Pam said to him, well, I killed somebody. I finished somebody off. It was somebody in the Russian mob, and it felt damn good. And she was like, help me take down Nikolai. Meanwhile, like I said, Joe is in a panic because they have his wife. He makes a deal with Nikolai. He says, listen, meet me at the diner. Bring my wife. I'm the one you want. Because, they were torturing Angela. They got Angela in the water. That arena was pissing me off. And she's just dunking Angela in the pool. He was like, your wife is trying to breathe. He said, listen, Joe said, this is what we're going to do, right? Trade. We're going to trade. And he said, well, why do I need to do it? He said, because I can tell you where your son Dimitri's body is. You got the head. You need the body. You need the whole body. So they're going to do this trade. That's what they plan on doing. Meanwhile, he sends a text to Touch, who they can't find because Touch is down at the radiator, all handcuffed to the radiator, and Pam Langford sees it and reads it. So now she's like, oh, I'm gonna get Nikolai. So she runs off and leaves. Now here's the thing. They got this plan in motion, and this pissed me off because Joel told his daughter, Jennifer, he said, Jennifer, you take some money, don't use your cell phone, don't this. Get out of Dodge. Just get out of Dodge. He told the rest of them, listen, y'all take this money, do what you got to do. If I don't come back, yada, yada, yada. But then Leon says to his wife, Kathy, he says, listen, I'm going to help Joe. And she's like, are you crazy? Would you help? He said, I'm going to help Joe. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the rest of that money. You're smart enough to do it, to find that rest of that money, the $9 million. So that's like, oh, okay, that was interesting. But this is what pissed me off and made me mad. He tells Jennifer what to do to leave. So now when it's time for the switcheroo, and even Irina's like, Nikolai, something's going on. Why is your face like that? They go to a diner. It's a different diner than where Joe is at. And in walks Jennifer. I was so mad when she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was so pissed off. I was like, why does this girl irk me so? Like, that's good acting. Because I'm like, why is she irking me so? She's really pissing me off. And so Jennifer has turned herself in to save her parents. And then Nikolai now has her. And Joe is like, he's in the other diner, like, where is she? He's calling his wife's name. She's not there. Then that's when he gets the call that they have Jennifer. And of course they release his wife to him, and she's at the abandoned diner, and she's all distraught and sad. And that's when he does get to his wife, she tells him, she says, he has our daughter who is pregnant by Dimitri. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So now I'm saying that's how the show ends. That's the thing with this show too. Jennifer pissed me off, but why did you do that? But what gets me with this show, it always leaves you right there. So you got to come back for the next episode. I was like, oh damn! But it was so good. It was so good. I was really enjoying it. Really, truly enjoying it. But my thing is this. Here's the thing that I don't get. Do you think that Jennifer is lying? Do you think she's lying about being pregnant and she's just saying that? I wonder. But now, what does Nikolai want? What is he going to keep her until she has the baby and then kill her? Like, what's all this about? But that's going to be interesting. That's where it left off at. I can't wait till the next episode. I really enjoyed this. So I want to know, is Jennifer really pregnant? I also want to know, how is Kathy going to find the rest of the money? What's going to happen with Touch? What's going to end up happening with Pam Langford? Like, is she going to finally be on board? Or are they going to finally tell her what's going on with things? Because she's frustrated because she's so hell-bent on getting Nikolai. I mean, it's just so many questions, but so good the way they do this show and the way they just keep me like wanting more and wanting to see more. A great show. That's all I have. Tell me your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about this episode. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Because I totally enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next video. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next video.